It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, March the 8th, 2018. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Well, our March 6th primary election returns here on Channel 6, Gil-Am Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, brought to you by Randall Fields CPA. And we have the results of the two contested local races, and they were on the Republican ballot. Bailey County District Clerk, 963 total votes in that race. Becky Espinoza won 615 of them, or 63.86%, and she is the winner, and Shelby Harrison got 348 or 36% of the vote. No one running on the Democrat side, so Becky Espinoza will be the next Bailey County District Clerk, replacing the retiring Elaine Parker. In Bailey County, Justice of the Peace on the Republican side, 975 votes were cast. Daniel Guzman got 131 or 13%. Nancy Barrier got 207 votes or 21%. Danny Ramirez got 231 votes and 23.69%. And Rodney Baker got the most with 406 votes and 41.64% of the vote. No one got to the 50% mark, so there will be a runoff between the top two vote getters, which are Rodney Baker and Danny Ramirez. That runoff election will be held on May 22nd. We'll get more information to you as that comes closer. But again, Bailey County Justice of the Peace on the Republican side, Danny Ramirez got 231 votes and Rodney Baker 406 votes. No one got to the 50% mark, so those two top vote getters out of the four-person field will go into a runoff election that will be held May 22nd. In the statewide elections on the Republican side, Victor Leal, our hometown boy, got 593 votes here in Bailey County. Kel Seliger got 257, the incumbent, and Mike Cannon got 103 votes here in Bailey County. In the entire District 31, there's about 4 precincts out of the 300 that haven't reported, so it's not totally final, but just about as close as you can get. Victor Leal got 14,545 votes, or 18.24% of the vote. Mike Cannon got 24,940, or 31% of the vote. And Kel Seliger passed the 50% mark with 40,250 votes, barely 50.48%. And looks like he will go on and be the state senator for District 31 as he avoided a runoff. State Representative District 88 here in Bailey County, Ken King got 408 votes, Jason Huddleston 371, Richard Bea 114 votes. But in the whole district, Ken King won, similar to Kel Seliger. He just barely averted a runoff. He got 10,412 votes. That's 50.45% of the vote, and he gets away without going to a runoff. Jason Huddleston got 6,279 votes, or 30%, and Richard Bea got 3,945 votes. So Ken King goes on to be our state rep, and Kel Seliger goes on to be our state senator, as both are unopposed in November. No Democrat running against them. On the Republican side as well, U.S. Senator Ted Cruz easily won in a crowded field, getting here in Bailey County 434 votes. He won statewide as well. U.S. Rep District 19, Jody Arrington, was unopposed. He got 739 votes, but Governor on the Republican side, Barbara Kruger got 66 votes, Cecile Kilgore 27, and Greg Abbott, the incumbent, 826 votes here in Bailey County. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, 581 votes. Scott Milder, 265 votes here in Bailey County. County Judge Sherry Harrison, who was unopposed, got 715 votes. County Clerk Robin Dickerson got 763 votes. She was unopposed as well, and thanks to Robin Robin and all of her staff for helping us get all these Bailey County election returns last night. They worked late into the night. County Treasurer Shonda Black got 752 votes. County Commissioner Precinct 2 Mike Sladen got 334 votes, all these unopposed. County Commissioner Precinct 4 Jim Daniel got 70 votes last night. County Chairman Carol Precure, 755 votes. On the Democrat ballot, 287th District Judge Gordon H. Green got 37 votes. County Commissioner Precinct 4 Isidoro Trevino got 13 votes. All these are unopposed. Now, of course, in November, Isidoro Trevino will go up against Jim Daniel, the Republican, against the Democrat for Precinct 4 County Commissioner. State Rep District 88 on the Democratic ticket, Ezekiel Barone got 37 votes. U.S. Senator Beto O'Rourke got 16 votes. Edward Kimbrough got 6. Sema Hernandez won Bailey County with 20 votes. Beto O'Rourke won statewide, and Beto will go on in November and opposed Ted Cruz. U.S. Representative District 19 on the Democratic side, Miguel Lavario got 31 votes, and he was unopposed in the primary but will face Arrington in November. Governor on the Democratic side, Lupe Valdez, got 19 votes, also won statewide, and will face Governor Abbott in November. Lieutenant Governor Michael Cooper got 22 votes here in Bailey County. Mike Collier got 17. Collier won statewide and will face Dan Patrick in November. And those are some of our Bailey County primary election returns from Tuesday night, March 6th. And again, the two contested races here in Bailey County were for Bailey County District Clerk on the Republican side. Becky Espinoza got 615 votes, or 63.86%, and Shelby Harrison got 348 votes, or 36.13%. Becky Espinoza won, and she will be unopposed in November and go on and become the next Bailey County District Clerk, replacing Elaine Parker. Bailey County Justice of the Peace will be a runoff, as Daniel Guzman got 131 votes, Nancy Barrier 207 votes, Danny Ramirez 231 votes, and Rodney Baker 406 votes. Yesterday on Tuesday, nobody got to the 50% mark, as Rodney Baker got closest at 41.64%, but the two top vote getters will go into a runoff. So Danny Ramirez and Rodney Baker will be in a runoff, which will be held here in Bailey County on May the 22nd. All of our election returns brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Randall Field CPA.
Now it's time for the weather forecast, brought to you by 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, becoming sunny later today on Thursday as the day goes on. High up into the lower 70s, around 71 degrees. South-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Then tonight, Thursday night, mostly clear. Low around 39. Southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Friday. High around 76 degrees, so even warmer. Calm day on Friday. West-northwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 42. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Saturday, kicking off our weekend, mostly sunny, high near 76 degrees. Northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 37. West-northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, becoming northeast after midnight Saturday night. Sunday, a slight chance of showers possible. Mostly cloudy, high near 54 degrees. Northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low around 29. Monday, mostly sunny, high near 54. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 28. And repeating our forecast for Thursday, becoming sunny during the afternoon hours, high near 71 degrees, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 39. Mostly sunny on Friday, high near 76 degrees. West-northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Then Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 42. 5-area telephone. West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Be sure and set your clocks at 2 o'clock on Sunday morning forward 1 hour because daylight savings time comes back into effect. But I would suggest before you go to bed on Saturday night, you set all your clocks and watches ahead 1 hour because don't forget we spring forward 1 hour in the spring and it's getting to be spring. Also, it's always good to change the batteries in your smoke alarms at this time also. Well, we are celebrating this month 64 years on the air with the Muletrain News, and they have been good years. 64 years ago, we started on KICA with the Muletrain News, my mother and father, and then we went to KMUL, and now here on Channel 6, and also on the Twitter, the Facebook, and also, of course, our website, muleshoetv.com. Thank you for letting us come into your homes and your offices for 64 years. And we'll be back with more good Muletrain in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. I am 7 years old, and I know one thing, that Leal's Mexican food is the best. I love the chips and salsa at Leal's. The enchiladas are super. You have to try the guacamole and sopapillas. That's at my favorite Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Call today Robert Schaefer at Schaefer Landscape at 806-787-9217, where he reminds you he is your full-service lawn and landscape company and has been in business for 30 years here in the Muleshoe area. He can provide you with lawn maintenance, irrigation repair, tree pruning, and is fully licensed and insured. Robert has a Bachelor of Science degree in agriculture from Texas Tech University and does quality work that he stands behind. Get your commercial property or your home landscape ready for the upcoming spring this year with the professional help of Robert Schaefer at Schaefer Landscape by calling for an appointment today, 806-787-9217. He can help you out with lawn maintenance, irrigation repair, tree pruning, and all of your landscaping needs at Schaefer Landscape, serving the entire Muleshoe area.
Lupe Mendoza and Craig Black both file before the deadline on Monday for the special election for District 2 on the Muleshoe City Council. Now, the election will be held Saturday, May the 5th from 7 in the morning till 7 at night, and that will be at City Hall. And only if you live in District 2 will you be able to vote in this particular election. That is, Lupe Mendoza and Craig Black will be on the ballot in the city special election for District 2 on the Muleshoe City Council. All the other elections in the city, the Muleshoe Area Hospital District, and the Muleshoe ISD will be all called off because none of the opponents, no one filed as an opponent to those who were listed on the ballot. District 1, incumbent Jay Cage. District 4, incumbent Sergio Leal for the Muleshoe School Board. And the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board, District 1, Gail Richardson. And on District 3, incumbent Landon Nichols. And District 5, incumbent Zona Gatewood. And for city mayor, Cliff Black filed earlier. The high in Muleshoe was on Wednesday 62 degrees. The low was 14. But already at 7 o'clock, officially here in Muleshoe, on Thursday morning, it was 41 degrees. Bailey County EMS, in conjunction with the Muleshoe Police Department, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and the Bailey County Sheriff's Department, will have a mock disaster drill at the Bailey County Courthouse this Saturday starting at 8 o'clock and lasting approximately 2 hours. Drills such as these allow the public safety entities in Bailey County to practice the skills that may be necessary in the event of a real emergency to protect the citizens of Bailey County. Any questions, please feel free to call about this mock drill. Either the EMS director, Kevin Bays, or the new assistant director, Bill Baca, and there can be reached at 806-272-4390 here in Muleshoe. Congratulations to Cindy Purdy of Muleshoe. She was reelected to Region 17 Board of Directors. And more congratulations to Jacob Putnam. He won the election for Smith County District Attorney. That's in the Tyler area. He was on the Republican ballot, and there is no one who is filing against him on the Democratic ballot. So the new Smith County District Attorney will be Jacob Putnam, son of Jerry Putnam, a 1971 graduate of Muleshoe High School. He won with 56% of the vote. 12,658 voters voted for Jacob Putnam, son of Jerry Putnam, And, of course, his grandparents were the late Dr. and Mrs. B.R. Putman of Muleshoe. Well, good luck. No. Break a leg to the one-act play of Muleshoe High School. They are participating today in the district one-act play competition at Shallowater. Now, at 9:30 on Friday morning, the dual credit trig exam will be given at Muleshoe High School. And also on Friday, here in Muleshoe, the Muleshoe Lady Mules will be playing River Road, and the varsity team game is 5 o'clock, and the JV game will be at 6:30 here in Muleshoe with River Road. Now, also on Saturday, there will be a baseball game here versus Dimmitt. The varsity will play at 12 noon, and the JV Mules will play Dimmitt at 2:30. A career of joy and service is the best way to explain the life of retiring Muleshoe ISDA teacher Jody Wood. She has been teaching technology applications, business composition, and computer information systems. Jody began her career at Fannin Middle School in Amarillo in 1990. After 6 years of computer literacy at Fannin, she taught a half year for Muleshoe as the Child Development and Teen Leadership teacher in the spring of 1998. Then Mrs. Wood had a 20-year stint at Watson Junior High teaching a variety of subjects, but specifically technology applications. Mrs. Wood was valedictorian of the Crowell High School graduating class, and also she was president of Chi Omega Social Sorority at WT. She also graduated from West Texas A&M University cum laude and was an outstanding business student. She has been named Teacher of the Year twice, once at Fannin Junior High and once here in Muleshoe. Completing 26 years of teaching, Mrs. Wood has raised also 4 children. She teaches tennis at both Muleshoe's High School and also Watson Junior High, and is currently Watson Junior High UIL coordinator. Her husband, of course, is David Wood, who has been our Muleshoe Mules football coach and athletic director until just recently. Also, he will be retiring at the end of this school year. After 26 years of teaching, Jody Wood and her husband David will start a new chapter in their life back on the family farm in Crowell. And they also will help rear their 4 grandchildren. And good luck to them. God bless you. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
AIM Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. AIM Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service AIM Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe. Next week, the Muleshoe schools will all be dismissed for spring break, and also many, many other schools in our area. Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture asks you to nominate the Man of the Year, Woman of the Year, Employee of the Year, Business of the Year, Ag Family of the Year, and Youth of the Year. You can find the forms to fill out on our Facebook and also our Twitter, and also the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page and at the Chamber of Commerce office. Now, the banquet will be Saturday, May the 5th at the Muleshoe High School, and the featured speaker will be Dan Dunn of Pate Jam. And you can get your tickets at the Chamber of Commerce office now. Earlier this week, there was a small grass fire south of Muleshoe that the Muleshoe Volunteer Fire Department was called to. Also, the city of Muleshoe and Bailey County helped get the fire under control quickly, and we are so grateful. Also, last month, there was a transformer fire at Toke Station. Sudan, Earth, Lasbuddy, and Muleshoe Volunteer Fire Departments helped in that fire. In our bargain basement, Sharon Grant lost at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center recently in the x-ray department a precious necklace given to her by her children in 1986. It is a small clip diamond heart, also a silver heart given to her by her granddaughters, and a sand dollar. There is a $100 reward. You can call Sharon Grant at 806-272-5766, and no questions will be asked. The Muleshoe Police Department will have a public auction of unclaimed and abandoned vehicles and property Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Muleshoe Police Department, located at 210 East Avenue C in downtown Muleshoe. The items to be auctioned off include a 1996 red Dodge pickup with a flat bed, a 1997 white Ford extended cab pickup, a 2001 tan Oldsmobile Alero 4-door, tools, and other assorted items. The vehicles and items may be inspected prior to the auction. The items will be sold individually and in lots. Purchased items must be removed from the premises at the end of Tuesday, March the 20th. Items must be paid for in cash at the time of the purchase. All property will be sold as is. For additional information, contact Lieutenant Benny Parker at the Muleshoe Police Department at 806-272-4569. Don't forget, they're asking you to join the march to raise funds for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated this month. Each meal for the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels costs only $4, so please donate. You can make your checks payable to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated, and contributions may be brought by the Office of the Aging at the courthouse, or you can mail them to 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe. Our zip is 79347, and all funds stay right here for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. Krista Trussell tells us that she is working part-time at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, and she's enjoying it very, very much. Don't forget, bingo is every Thursday afternoon at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, Main and Avenue D in downtown Muleshoe at 1:30. Also, we got a telephone call asking us if we had any pictures or a portrait of the Billy Darnell Gin located northwest of Muleshoe on U.S. Highway 84. Their granddaughter is looking for a picture or a portrait of Billy Darnell Gin. And if you have one, please call 432-466-3946 Abigail Lloyd, their granddaughter. On our prayer list, please remember Tony Barrier, Charles Mayhew, and by the way, Tony is home from the hospital after his surgery last Friday. Charles Mayhew, Doyle and Leela Sue King, new residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Lynn Campbell, Kearney Scoggins also is home from the hospital. Butch Vandiver and his wife Doris, Sandy Noble and his wife Deborah, Nona Marlowe, Evan Kelly, Lisa Oftenkamp, Jose Triana, Mary Wilson of Goodland is in Lubbock at Crown Point, Julie Cage, Fred Clements. Remember all the students and teachers and residents at Parkland, Florida area. Ken Box, Wynn Catwell, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker, Chris Martis, Paul Wilbanks of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Sally Ellis, Marshall and Joe and Ann Head, Larry and Berta Combs, Juanita Flores, who fell and broke her pelvis just recently, and she is now at home, and she and her daughter are our sweethearts for this time period. Marilyn and Reagan Cox, Walter Marie Boness, Raymond Trotter in the Farwell Convalescent Center. Remember Alice Sims, Tom and Melba Bratcher. Also remember Wanda Cockerham, Sandy Turner and her caregiver, her husband Royce, Carlos Guerrero. Also, please remember Betty Noble, one of our dear, dear friends, and Randy Smith of Last Buddy. Remember these families who have lost loved ones recently: Roy Lovelady, Dick Powell, Joe Souter, Dolores Ivy, Mary Ambrose, Ruby Kraft, Colleen Freeman, Jimmy Copley, Marjorie Precure, Bill Howard, Eva Gardia, Twyla Albertson. Please remember all of these families who have lost loved ones just recently.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, Cowboy Poetry in Alpine. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Sometimes folks from foreign states misunderstand our pride. I guess if you weren't raised here, it's hard to see our side. It's about independence, about honor. It's about the land, about making your own way in life and being your own man.
Don Cadden of Alpine writes cowboy poetry and sings cowboy songs.
When he was just a button out on the Rio Grande, they turned him loose with a branding cruise, learned to make a hand. With tortillas in his belly and a green bra between his knees, the old vaqueros taught him his cowboy ABC.
Don heads up Alpine's annual cowboy poetry event.
We really concentrate on getting authentic people that are ranchers, working cowboys. They tell me over and over that our event is the best because it's the most authentic. We haven't turned it into a festival, it's a gathering. Last year we had 62 performers from 13 states and Canada. Then we do have 2 Australian performers that come. People call me from literally all of the United States and are coming just for this event. So it's amazing.
This year, it'll be the first weekend in March.
It brings a ton of business to Alpine. You know, people come in, they got to have a place to sleep, they got to have a place to eat, and they buy things. And the hotels are booked almost a year ahead of time.
He got interested in cowboy poetry years ago. At an open mic event, he got up and recited some of the poetry he had written. He got a good response and was invited back. He ended up moving to Alpine.
Luckily, I'm married to a woman that doesn't mind being 75 miles from the nearest Walmart and 2.5 hours from the nearest airport.
Don grew up in Dripping Springs. When he was in his 20s, he got a job with the Southern Pacific Railroad and was introduced to the Texas Mountain Country.
I worked that summer from Sanderson to Valentine. We'd lay over in Valentine and we paid 50 cents a night for the bunkhouse, and then we'd come back to Sanderson. Of course, came through Marfin, Alpine, and Marathon, and I fell in love with this country.
Don Cadden of Alpine. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.